Hi, this is day 75 of 90 days in my Zing Performance Program. So there isn't long left now. So that's 15 days. I've got to say, I'm getting a bit nervous. My eyes aren't feeling that great today. And I'm just keeping all my fingers crossed that it does sort my eyes out the way that I'm hoping it will. So if my Reiki teacher was watching this, he'd say, why don't you Reiki your eyes, Lisa? But the thing is, I'm ADHD, so sitting down for long periods of time doing, self-healing is, not that easy. Because my mind is everywhere. To just sit down in 1 minute for any length of time is hard. I'm all right, obviously, directing Reiki to other people, but with myself, it's not that easy. I mean, I do it for little bits of time. Tell you what, if this Zing Performance Program doesn't work, I promise you that I will dedicate time to healing my eyes for, every day for a certain amount of time. I might even video it because it's free and I can do it, and I could ask other people to do it, obviously, but asking for help isn't that easy for me. And yeah, it's one of those things, really. I mean, I have done in the past, maybe once or twice, fairly recently, but it certainly isn't an ongoing thing that I'm doing. So we'll see how all of that goes. I mean, I'm happy because Zing Performance has helped me in lots of other ways. It's just that my eyes feel a bit weird. I've got 15 days left, so I need to just chill. But this eye feels, I don't know, strange. And when I look in the mirror, I can see that it's not right. The same as when I started. I'm annoyed because there is part way through this program, my eyes were fixed in terms of looking at them. I could tell that they were better. I could feel that they were better. And then I went and injured them again. And I know I did something like stare at something too long, and it got them out of whack again. So it's not the program's not working. It's just that I've gone and injured them again halfway through. So I don't know, maybe I can carry on doing this program a bit longer. Maybe I can ask for that. I'm pretty sure that is an option. So yeah, I wanted to tell you about this because my theory, I might have said this before on here, but my theory is that because I am hypermobile, I'll put a link below to what hypermobility is, but it's when your bones, your joints kind of, like you can go like that. I'm not going to do it because it grosses people out, but you can bend your limbs in ways that other people can't. It's easier to stretch, and I think because I've got that kind of in me already, I think that also applies to my eyes. And I've not said that to anybody else, but I did mention it to Winford Dorr when I met him, and he agreed with me. So I don't know, maybe I'm not the only one with that theory. I need to look into it a little bit more. But it kind of makes sense to me because it is so easy for my eyes to come out of line. And I certainly felt that happen when I did an Erland's assessment years ago, somewhere that I used to work. Part of the assessment was to stare at certain pages, certain places in all this wall of kind of text, and it was painful and it hurt, and my eyes I needed a very, very dark overlay at the end of it, whereas before I did the assessment I didn't need an overlay. But it was kind of my fault for doing an assessment that I didn't need, but I was curious, which does also sometimes get me into trouble. I was curious because I'd already had my eyes fixed by a different company, and I was wanting to suggest it to my students, but I wasn't going to suggest it if it wasn't any good. So I had to try it out to see if it was good. And yeah, it ended up not being good for me. So I obviously didn't suggest any of my students go on it after that, but it literally took away my ability to read white text on a black text on a white background. So anyway, I'm going to explain all this in a longer video that I've pledged I will do that. But I am going to change my eye appointment to not be next week. I'm gonna change it to be after the Zing program, so that then I can have a proper assessment to see how my eyes are after doing all of the exercises, in comparison to when they first assessed me, which was, I don't know, maybe a week into the Zing Performance Program, something like that. So that's all interesting stuff to come. What else can I tell you? Yeah, the exercises today, I was really pleased that the exercises were eye exercises, and I got to use this for the first time. I kind of messed it up, and I recorded it and thought, maybe I won't upload that, but I have done, because for two reasons. Because why not? Yeah, I recorded a video and I wasn't organised and I got things messed up and I didn't practice beforehand, but why not? That's the reality of doing this program. You know, you open the app and you don't know what's coming and you have to figure it out. I was figuring it out in front of a camera, so I was trying to do it faster and, you know, appear to look like I know what I'm doing. But I really needed to chill out a little bit more, spend time looking at it, trying to press the button. It wouldn't let me press the button to find out what I was supposed to do, so I had to just kind of guess. But it wouldn't let me press the button until I'd press play. But you know, when I press play, I show the camera what's happening on the phone, and then I prop it up and then I follow. So instead of showing the camera what was going on the app, what I needed to do was try and press the button that says, this is what you're supposed to do. So anyway, this was what I was supposed to be following, and the exercise told me to go there, just round and round and round and round and round, which was really easy. So obviously I've told the app that it was easy, and then hopefully I know for a fact tomorrow the exercises will be more difficult, because I've said that it's easy. Because obviously it's not going to give an a difficult exercise to me until it knows if I can handle that. Because if it stimulates my brain too much, then it will have a detrimental effect. So it's a really good way to test what exercises are the best for me at this moment in time. So anyway, it doesn't matter, because I'm doing 2 sets of exercises per day. So the exercise that I do later today is going to be done correctly, because now I know what to do. And also, yeah, I'm not going to be filming that one, so I'm not going to have a camera in front of me, so I'll be a lot more chilled out. So yeah, it'll be easier for anybody else doing it if they're not filming themselves, because it's like an extra thing that I need to organise, and I'm already ADHD, so organisation is not something that comes naturally to me. I have to try really hard, as you will have seen earlier if you saw that video. Yeah, so that's that. Did have another thought. I did that thing where I had two thoughts together, and then which one am I going to say? But yeah, that's my exercises. So yeah, fingers crossed that all goes all right. My sleep was the same as normal, so I think I've about given up on the salt theory. I've not had salt for a week, and the same thing's happening. I did sleep, I think it was like 8 hours or something last night. I did wake up throughout though. I got straight back to sleep, which I have been doing since starting the Zing program. So there's definitely improvements in my sleep. But I'm still trying to sleep all the way through without waking up hot. So I was texting a friend about it today, and they said, yeah, well, because I'm in the menopause now, and they said, oh yeah, what they normally recommend for the menopause. I've not got my phone. Oh yes, I have. Oh no, it's the wrong one. That's my work phone. They said, what they normally recommend for menopause symptoms is no salt, no sugar, no caffeine.
Alcohol, not salt.
Something else. And I've been doing that for years, so, you know, completely religiously. So I know it's not that. I know it's not spices because I stopped having spices for, you know, things like chili and stuff like that, although I love it, for a long time, and that didn't help. That didn't make a difference. So I stopped doing that. As you know, because I had kimchi the other day, which was amazing. So my next theory is if I go for a run, so I'm thinking if I go for a run, if I exercise during the day, sweat enough during the day through exercise, then I'll be able to sleep through the night without waking up hot. Anyway, that's my next random theory. So I'm going to meet my friend on the telephone, and we're both going to go for a run today to be accountable, because we both struggle with that. And I will report back and let you know how that's gone. So it's a bit of a rambly video, but anyway, sometimes it happens, and I will catch up with you soon. Take good care. Bye.